y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Happy Heart Homemaking. If you're new here, my name is Heather, and today I will be showing y'all how to do a frugal, easy yogurt using my yogurt maker. I am not sponsored by this company, but it is what I do use, and it's what I found myself. And also, you see all the homeschool stuff in the back, ignore that. We have homeschool rolling this morning, and you may hear a toddler in the background talking. So with that being said, let's get started. And what I mean by frugal is Greek yogurt is normally roughly between $3 and $6 in my area for the big container. So this is a cheaper option if you do it yourself, if you use like a starter yogurt, or if you use the yogurt starter that I'm going to use. It is a lot more cost effective, and it's going to stretch further. Okay guys, so you're going to need 4 cups of milk. I'm using 2%, so you will need to get some with some kind of fat. I can do it with also with, I have another recipe that I'll probably show y'all how I do my really low fat non-fat Greek yogurt. You're going to need a measuring cup. And this is some yogurt starter I bought off Amazon. It's Yogurme, I guess is how you say that. And it is a starter. And it only incubates for about 4 to 4.5 hours. And then it gives you the instructions on the back. But I found this off of Amazon. And if you open it and you don't use it, you will have to store it in the fridge because, you know, it will grow bacteria. So we're going to stop that by keeping it in the fridge. You're not growing it any longer. So, and you're going to need a thermometer and a really heavy duty bottom saucepan. And I'm going to take you over here, and this is what I have. It is an Oster, and it is for Greek yogurt, and it comes with a strainer and it comes with a lid. And I found this at Ollie's. Now, I'm not affiliated with this brand, but I found it for like $9.99, and I got it because, you know, I eat yogurt, and my oldest 2 kids may eat yogurt, but like my husband, he may not eat it, and my youngest child may not eat it because it is a little bit more tart than your traditional sugar-laden Walmart or store-bought yogurt. So I don't particularly like doing it in my slow cooker because we're not a large family. We're about an average size family. So this holds just about what we need. So, and it holds about 4 cups of yogurt. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn your heat to between medium high and medium. You do not want to burn the bottom of your milk. So at this point, make sure all the kids are situated, homeschool's rolling, you're not distracted, because if not, it will burn quickly. So we're going to add 4 cups of milk or 1 liter of milk to this saucepan. 2, 3, I think I got to get out my other milk. Yep, sure do. 1 more cup. 4. And we're going to babysit it. We're going to continue to whisk it. Not really heavy, but just kind of whisk it. And then also, we're going to use a thermometer, and we're going to increase the temperature of the milk to 180 degrees. This is going to scald your milk, and you're going to have like a little film on top of it. But this is what's going to kill any bacteria where it may have sat out or, you know, got contaminated from when they pasteurized it and put it into the containers. You know, it's going to kill all of the bad bacteria, because we do not want to grow bad bacteria. We want to grow good cultures in our yogurt. So whenever mine reaches to 180, I will come back and I will show you what we do next. Okay, as you can see, it has reached 180 degrees, well 181, and you don't want to touch the bottom of the pan. You kind of want to just stick the tip in and, you know, just kind of wiggle it around. Now, you do want to keep whisking while you're heating your milk, because, you know, milk heats up very unevenly, and sometimes you'll get some cold spots. So just continue to whisk while you're heating it up. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take that off the heat, and then we're going to allow it to cool to between 108 and 112 degrees. and then I will be back to show you what we're going to do next. Now, this part is what probably takes the longest besides the incubation period. You could very well take it out of the pan, put it in a bowl, and let it cool that way if you need it very, very quickly. However, I'm just going to let it cool because it's kind of chilly in the house today, so it should not take long. So pull it off the heat and let it cool to between 108 and no more than 112 degrees. We do not want to kill our bacteria, so that's the reason why. Okay, let's see if it's cooled off enough so we can get it in the incubator. So it is 108 degrees, and I like to kind of swirl it around to make sure there's no hot spots. Let's see. Nope, still 108 degrees. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open our starter and just sprinkle it in. Okay, you see that our yogurt, our starter rather, is on the top. So we're just going to really whisk. Now, the directions do say to take about a cup out and whisk that together, and then pour that mixture back into your pot of milk. However, I never do that, and it always comes out fine for me. I think it's to ensure no lumps, but, you know, I'm using a whisk. I think it will be fine. So, I will be back to show you what else to do. So, we're going to pour this in to our incubator. Now, you will take the strainer out of the incubator. You will not use that just yet, and that's after it incubates for a while. And you'll see it gets frothy after you mix everything. So, just kind of get all that in there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. And then you're going to pop your lid on it. The clear lid, not the blue lid that comes with it, but the clear lid. And then you're going to plug it. Whoops. Well, you're not going to break your oil container. You're going to plug in your incubator. Well, trying to do this on camera is difficult. And then we're going to turn it on for roughly about 4 to 4.5 hours, depending on the firmness and the tartness you like your yogurt. I like it probably about 4 hours. Anything further, it's too tart for me. So, and there's not enough sweetener you can put in that to make it taste good without puckering. So, but anyway, I will be back in 4 hours. You will see the bubbles start to curdle, and this is after 4 hours. And I'm going to let mine go probably another 4 hours because it's not the firmness that I want at all. The package said 4.5 to 5 hours. And it all depends on what the bacteria is. Like, some of them will incubate only 4 hours, and some of them need a little bit longer because they're not all the same. I'm going to let mine go a little while longer while I'm at church tonight, and then I will show y'all what it looks like when I get home. Now, if this does not pan out, I will have to make another batch and figure out why. I looked at the bottom of my starter, and it was still within date, so that should not have been it. And I was checking to make sure that it was on, and it most definitely is. Let's see. Yeah, it's on. So it probably just needs a little bit of extra time to incubate. So we will be back with some fresh yogurt. Okay, guys, I let this sit and incubate for 4 more hours. And I think there was like something wrong with the batch that I opened, but anyway, it actually worked. And all I've done was taken it and put it in the strainer part, and you can do this with cheesecloth and put it over a bowl because I didn't feel like washing the other bowl. And I've let it sit for about 30 minutes, so you see that the whey is coming out of it. And then I think I'm going to let it sit for maybe another 30 minutes. The longer you let it sit, the more the whey comes out and the more thick it's going to get. So it'll be like more like Greek yogurt. So I'm going to let that sit for 30 more minutes or so, and then I will show you the final product. Okay, ladies, here is that Frugal yogurt, and it is thick. And you can sweeten this with stevia or honey or maple syrup. You can do some fruit in this. Now, I do sweeten mine by the bowl. I do not sweeten it by the whole thing. Just because, you know, if my kids eat it, they eat sugar, and I tend not to eat sugar a whole lot. So, but yeah, this is the Frugal yogurt, and it is cheaper to make it than buy it. Now, if you're wondering about the whey, there's the whey. And you could actually put the whey in smoothies and in pancake mixes and whatnot. And that's what I'll be doing this morning, as I'm going to put this in some pancakes. So, but yeah, there it is. And it's just delicious. Now, I will say that if you let it sit longer to get the whey out, it will be a lot more thicker than this. But this is kind of like how I like mine. Like, I like it not too thick and not too runny. And then if you're crunched for time, you also do not have to separate the whey. It's just going to be runnier, but you're still going to have that yogurt, and, you know, added protein, and, you know, it's just good, and it's good for you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and always remember to wake up and maintain a grateful and happy heart. Bye.